We are live. Yay. Hello everyone. Lady Rose here. Just adjusting. Whoa, I'm going really red there. Just adjusting our stuff around, figuring out where to put lights and whatnot. So we'll give you a few minutes to get on here because we've got lots to talk about and tell you about and whatnot. So I hope you can join us soon. If you want to watch the replay, please do so on on YouTube. It'll be up here for about 24 hours. Tomorrow night it will be taken down and moved to YouTube. I keep wanting to say Facebook. Oh dear. So, just as a little reminder too that next Monday we're not doing a Mystic Monday live, because Sarah and I will be at a corporate Christmas party doing tarot and selling fairy candles and all kinds of our stuff at Massage Addicts, who's hired us to do their Christmas party. So that's awesome. Yay, she's moving the camera on me. So next Monday there will be no Mystic Monday. Wow, I went really red.
You're not rude.
Oh, I'm not? Okay. I look like I've been drinking a lot. But we are going to be doing a pick a pile. So there will be a pick a pile. We'll post it on Facebook where the pile is, like which piles they are. And then we will put it over onto YouTube. So you can go there and listen to what pile yours is saying, or what your pile is saying, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm all mixed up and backwards today. And I've had a fairy up my nose all day long, so. Anything else? I don't think so. Got a few people on here. Hello, Teresa. Oh, that's okay. No worries. I'm sorry you've been sick. I hope you're feeling better soon. I know I'm going to be around this Thursday and Friday as well. I do have a number of people that are coming in for fairy candles, and I will be featuring them tonight as well. So if you haven't seen them yet, you will tonight. Hello, Sarah Wynn. So tonight, the special thing is when you donate. Some of you have already donated, so when you donate, I'm not going to do an extra card. I'm actually going to do a whole extra thing for you guys. So when you donate, there's a video, and I'm going to be doing this for the next little while just to see how it is accepted, if you guys like it or whatever. So I'd love feedback as well. But I'm going to be doing a ritual or a spell. So this week I'm doing winter solstice rituals and the history behind some of the things that you think are Christmas things, and not the ones that people know about. A lot of the odd ones, that sort of thing. Oh, look here. Okay, sorry. I'm reading the comments as they go by too, so that's why I'm looking over there. I'm like, whoa, what's gonna say? What are they gonna say next? Yeah, your necklace is still here, Teresa. It's been set aside and bagged up, so it's here for you. No worries. Yeah, so I'm looking over here. I'm reading over here. Let me see. What else do we have in stock in mind? Didn't I write some stuff down? I thought I wrote stuff down. I did. Okay, so the moon magic. We're going to talk about where the moon is and what it is doing.
Oh, you forgot Marketplace.
Oh, Marketplace is after.
Oh, is it?
Moon magic first. Where to find me, then Marketplace. Or should I do Marketplace first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do Marketplace. Because we've been working very hard on our fairy candles, so I know.
I'm excited.
Sarah's excited to share these. So this is one of the fairy candles that we have here. And as you can see, it's a beautiful sort of burgundy red with black. It's a nice one. And on the top, I conjure herbs. And all the fairy candles bring happiness, bliss, joy into a room. The magic isn't released until they're lit. So yes, you do have to burn them. And they also bring abundance and stuff like that too. Here's another one of the fairy candles that we did. And they have a little sparklies. They're going fast. I sold 4 today. So, yeah. And I know just before Mystic Monday got on live, another lady was saying she wanted to come in and get some fairy candles. So this is a nice green and blue kind of candle. It sounds like a very sick cop car. You should get that checked out. And then this one's beautiful. And it doesn't matter the pictures that I take or, whatever. The pictures, video or otherwise, do not do them justice because they're just gorgeous in person. But I had all men in today for readings. It was a manly Monday for some reason. And they're not thinking Christmas or anything like that yet, so they didn't really notice the candles. It's like, oh, okay. But thanks for being here. But I know there's a lot of interest out there. A lot of people have said they're going to stop by. There was another lady that's going to buy a couple of them. So, oh, hello, Lori. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, Sheena, yes. I was thinking perfect Christmas present, because the cool thing about the fairy candles is that each one is unique. So no matter, even if you use the same colors on a different candle to create a different candle, they're never going to turn out the same way twice. So when you give someone their fairy candle, it's uniquely theirs. And there's, like I said, I put Reiki infusing into the candles, and I conjure them so that I work with the fairies, because I am a certified fairyologist, and yes, that is a thing. And I'm hoping to be teaching fairyology soon, so let me know if you're interested. It's probably at least 6 months down the road, but let me know if you're interested, because the person who used to teach it doesn't teach it anymore at all, so no one else can become a certified fairyologist. So I was like, well, maybe I can certify some fairyologists and we can fairyology together.
How much are your candles?
They are $25 each. Locals get them, no tax on them, so just come in and buy them for $25. That's taxes and everything in, so there you go. Oh, you shop like a guy, Teresa. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm not one of these super early shoppers, but I'm well prepared for it. Usually by December 1st, somewhere in there kind of thing. And we also have some cool new pins that came in. I'm really excited about these. So we've got this one, black cat with the moon phases on it. It's got a cute little tail. And it's just one of those lapel type pins. We've got the witch's hat. All these pins are going for $7 each. We also have the black raven with some lovely little purple flowers there. And
that might have to be mine.
The raven might be sold already. Just saying. And then we've got the moon phases, just straight up moon phases. And then we've got also, there's the camera, Stay Wild Moon Child. So that's another one. So I have some more coming on their way, but this batch showed up. I've got duplicates of some. I think the raven is the only one I've got of that one. So let me know if you're interested in any of them. Let me know, because then I'll know to order more in of that one. I know I have multiples of the moon phases and the Stay Wild Moon Child. I thought I had another one that I had 2 of. But the cat, I think I only have 1. And the raven, I think I only have 1. And I think I only have 1 of the witch's hat, too.
The Sarahs are going to fight over the raven.
There's a fight, folks. There's a fight. Oh, dear. What else do we have? We have, my earrings, yes. So I'm modeling some earrings. These are $10. And it's funny, all day long I've been like, who's making that jingly noise? It's me. But they're really light. I love these, and they're just, I think they're beautiful. I love dangly earrings. $10, like I said, and they're super light. So sometimes you get these coin earrings or these dangly earrings, and they can get really heavy. These are not heavy. They haven't been bothering my ears at all, and my ears are a little sensitive to certain things. So yeah, no bother at all. Now I do have a new service coming out too, which is very exciting. So it's going to be called Messages from Your Soul, and it's basically me connecting with you. So I'm going to sit right near you, and we're going to kind of be facing each other. And what I'm doing is I'm connecting with your subconscious, your higher self, and I'm going into your aura and seeing what your aura is like, what color it is, what's going on in there. And then I do automatic writing. So I'm not sure if everybody knows what automatic writing is, but it's basically what I'm doing is I'm tapping into your subconscious, which is the place that you dream. So Sarah had it done last week, and I came up with some, well, I didn't come up with, I heard some very interesting phrasing that came out. So sometimes it doesn't always make sense, because it's basically the subconscious is talking to you, but it's talking to you because in dream sort of language, because it's where you dream. So, you know, I'm sure you've all had weird dreams, but it's interesting because I love doing this, because sometimes there's things that are very resonant with you and resonate very powerfully, and other things are not things that you know about yet, kind of thing, and you start to piece them together. So I do that for about 3 rounds. So it takes about an hour, and we take a little break after the first time, and then I come back in again and I do some automatic writing again as I tap into your higher self. And normally it's $55 for the hour, but I have a special intro price for $44. And you guys are the first to hear about it, because I haven't even posted it yet. So this is some of the benefit of coming to Mystic Monday. You get to hear about things before other people do. So let me know if you're interested, because I would love to do that for you. And definitely, like I said, take a look at my Black Friday sale. The automatic writing isn't considered one of the readings, but if you want a reading and get some Christmas shopping done and get a huge discount, like if you buy a retail product and you like the post and share the post and buy a gift certificate, because the gift certificates for my kind of services is sort of a gift that, you know, fits everybody, then you get a half price reading for yourself. And you can book that anytime in December, but you just have to book it in by Black Friday. So I posted that up today. So go take a look and share it around and all that kind of stuff. This is the first time I've actually done a Black Friday sale. Before then, it wasn't really a thing when I was in business, and then I just have never caught onto it for whatever reason. Like every time I think of something, it's after Black Friday. So this year I'm doing a Black Friday sale, and you could get a tarot reading of your choice, whatever it might be. You could do Visit with Heaven, you could do a 1 hour, you could do a 2 hour and get it at half price. So keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're going to go into the forecast and see what the moon is doing. So, did you guys all feel the power of this new moon, or of this full moon? This was a big, big full moon, and we're now officially in eclipse season, because this last full moon was eclipse, and the next new moon is going to be eclipse, and that's the last eclipse season of the year. So this is the time to take advantage. However, we are going into a waning moon stage right now in eclipse season, so the best thing to do right now is to rest, recharge, and release. So it's time for quiet before we get ourselves riled back up for the new moon. So yeah, breathe, reset, and release. So the part of the reason I'm wearing my gold coin earrings, and I've got my gold scarf as well, is because I did my rituals under the full moon, because I said it was a money moon, And well, money came pouring in today, I can tell you. It came pouring in today. And so I was wearing my gold to attract gold into my life, because I happen to burn a gold candle as my choice for the candle for the ritual. Those of you that donated know what the ritual is because you guys all got it. And then now, so like I said, we're going into a third quarter waning moon. It will start on Saturday. So this is a weekend to not do a lot. This is a quiet weekend, a restful weekend. Sleep in a little, go to bed a little earlier maybe. So make the best of this weekend. Some of you, if you don't, some of you will be very, very tired going into the next week because it will drain you because you are supposed to be resting right now. And releasing is very important this weekend. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to clean out a closet or to find some stuff that could go to Goodwill, or, you know, if you got extra kids' toys that your kids aren't playing with, find a kid that needs a Santa Claus and give them their toys or whatever. And this week also too, the Sun and Mercury are moving into Sagittarius. Sagittarian season is starting as well. And Sarah is a Sagittarian that works here with me. So that means Sagittarians are the hunters and the philosophers of the zodiac. And it means that luck is on your side. Saggies are always very lucky. So whatever you aim for, you will hit. But that being said, it's good to know where your Sagittarius is in your chart. So everyone has a chart, and wherever your sun is, that's what you are as your sign, right? Like I'm an Aries, Sarah's a Sagittarian. That's where the sun is in our chart. But each of the planets that are in the solar system also are in our chart under various other signs. So you have Sagittarius in your chart, even if you're an Aries. You have Capricorn in your chart, even if you're Pisces and that sort of thing. So the trick to working with some of this energy is knowing where these different signs lie in your chart. Now, of course, you can always ask me because I can find out for you. So what you want to know is where Sagittarius is in your chart and how it's going to affect your Mercury and your Sun coming together. So Sun is, of course, all about your image. You know, the image you present to the world, what you look like, why you're bigger, why you're smaller, why you're taller, why you're shorter. All these things, zodiac signs have a play in all of these things. And Mercury is about your higher learning and about your communication. So Mercury can affect a lot of different houses. So definitely, you know, if you want to reach out and find out where Sagittarius is in your chart, I need your birth date, your birth location, and as close to your actual birth time as you can get. If you don't know it, you can call the hospital you were born at. They should have it on records. Unfortunately, they don't put it on birth certificates, even the long ones, anymore. Or you could ask around your family. You know, ask dad, ask mom, ask, you know, an aunt or an uncle if mom and dad aren't around. Like, what were you doing when mom went into labor with me? Because dads will sometimes remember. I know one of my clients said her dad remembered Star Trek was starting. And it was like around 7 o'clock or something when she came into this world. So if you know where those things are, then you know what best to hunt for and where you want those goals to hit. And you will hit them because you have the Sagittarian energy right now around those things. And it's working with the Sagittarian energy as opposed to against it. And it will make it so the goals in that energy will be achievable and more easily achievable. And the new moon that's coming up in less than 2 weeks will be as powerful as the full moon because both are going to be in eclipse. It's an excellent new moon to start or restart something to hit the goals that you want to hit for this year. So even if it's something you put off, you can always restart it. This might be the new moon to do it. Again, it depends on where your moons sit and where the sign that this new moon is going to be in. I can't quite remember what it is, but I'm sure I will talk about it next week. So that's how the moon is working today. And for this week, it's all waning. So now's the time to release. Now's the time to rest. Now's the time to be quiet and just thoughtful and things like that. Okay, so that covers that. And where you can find me. So I wanted just to remind you about all my social media platforms. I have a Facebook page. You're here, obviously, watching it. And I have my Black Friday sale up right now. I also have a Facebook group, and it's just called Goddess Garage. So if you want to join that, every Monday I do a crystal study Monday. So I post up a crystal and what the crystal's all about. It also is usually the place where I'll put journal prompts if you're into journaling, or if you want to journal for a new moon or a full moon or something like that. That's probably the place I'll put it. So feel free to join both, because you'll see lots of different information going back and forth. On Instagram, I'm there as Lady Rose Tarot, and every Friday I'm going to do just a picture post of a card, just to let you know what the weekend might be holding for you, that sort of thing. And then I'm going to try and start, hopefully next Monday, on Instagram. I'm going to do quick little, like, sort of almost TikTok-y kind of videos, and I've called it Magical Things Mondays. So I'm just going to kind of explain some of the magical things. And, you know, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But just because not everybody understands everything and what it's all about and what is this. So we'll go through that together. And then, of course, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Lady Rose of Goddess Garage. Invite your friends to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, thankfully, yay, thank you guys, is starting to get into people's feed. So I'm growing, which is awesome. And it's got lots of stuff up there. We don't do the Mystic Mondays there. We post it after we've done it. But we have tarot lessons up there. We have herbal magic. If you want to know more about that, we have witchcrafting, we have manifesting and happiness kind of videos, and how to bring all that goddess work into your life and all that kind of good stuff. So please join, subscribe, ring the little fairy bell, comment. Yes, please comment, because that helps to get us higher in the ranks so that we're shown to different people as well. So that's very exciting when you guys do that. So thank you for all of you who have commented. Even if you just comment and say, hey, Rhonda, I'm happy with that. Also, I'm hoping, it's been a little under wraps, but my manuscript has gone to the publisher. So I'm a co-author of a book called Women Like Me. I'm hoping to be able to, from what my editor's telling me and my publishers are telling me, it's hopefully going to be coming out pre-Christmas. It'll probably be a couple of weeks before Christmas. So things are in line to do that as far as we know right now. So I'm very excited. So I will be launching this book soon. If you want a signed copy, let me know, and I can do that for you. And then the editor who edited this book is interested in having me as a writer for another book that would just be my book. So we've been talking about things. It's still a ways ahead, obviously, but exciting things are happening. So thank you so much, everybody, for being such a support for me. I really appreciate it. Now what are we doing? We've done market, we've done magic, the moon magic, where I am. I've told you about the spell. If you're do donations, you're going to get an extra video with the whole rituals. Herbal Knowledge. Oh yeah, this is a new thing I want to do. So I sell herbs, and I do tend to be an herbal witch. So I was sorting through my labels today, and I was alphabetizing them because the whole box got spilled, and I just went blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, I got to get this sorted out. So I thought, how do I pick an herb? Because I was thinking, oh, I'll do a segment on, like herbal magic and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is a really cool herb. Oh, this is a really cool herb. What one do I pick? So I'm going alphabetically. So I've got Angelica as the herb of the week this week. So when you buy herbs from me, you also get a little info page on it. And this little name here, right here, is a secondary name. So oftentimes they're names that perhaps were written in spell books from way long ago. Sometimes it's a name that because they've had to hide their knowledge and stuff. So the other name for Angelica is the Holy Ghost root, and you'll find out why it's called that in a second here. So this Angelica actually comes from Siberia. It grows in other countries now. It's migrated south, but it actually started in Siberia. So it's a very, very hearty plant, because if you know anything about Siberia, you know it's a harsh climate, to say the least. So it's considered an ancient power plant that gives strong protection from all evil. So, for instance, in the Dark Ages, when the Black Plague was running rampant in Europe, the doctors started placing Angelica under their tongues to protect themselves as they were treating people from catching the illness as well. It's also really good for digestion, by the way, and it has been traditionally used medicinally to treat colds, coughs, and the flu. And it's very, very good. Its strength is it's good at curing long-term entrenched coughs. And you can drink it as a tea, you can put it under your tongue, whatever you want to do. But it was almost forgotten about after the Black Plague, because it did help a lot of people during the Black Plague. So magically speaking, the majestic Angelica is a protection from not only diseases, but it's a mighty shield from demons as well, as it is said to be filled by the Holy Ghost, thus called the Holy Ghost root. But it's interesting because it is a very powerful protection plant. It gives courage. It brings calm to those that are pained by fear or anxiety. Very good for those things, but it does it in a goddess kind of way, because if you know anything, the Trinity often of God is God the Father and the Holy Ghost. Well, the Holy Ghost is the female aspect of God. That's the goddess right there, sitting in plain view, but hidden at the same time. And it was the Holy Ghost that came first, too, by the way. So Angelica also promotes self-confidence and brings a glow of health and happiness. It is strongly connected to Archangel Michael, and if you're working with Archangel Michael, definitely use Angelica to call him in, because he loves to work with the Holy Ghost, or the Holy Spirit, as we often call it now. And use it when you're calling him in for strength and courage in battle, and that's what Archangel Michael is very good at. It's an extremely strong hex breaker. In my dark magic course, which I'm going to be putting online soon, I talk about Angelica and how you can use it as a hex breaker or a curse breaker. It's used in spells for protection and to ward off evil. It brings blessings to the home and brings strength and courage. So that's Angelica. And I do sell it if you're interested in getting some and using it in your ritual work or in your spell work, or just working with the angels too, because it works with Saint Michael, the Archangel. Okay, so that's the herb knowledge that you got for the week. Just a little bit more for your brain, for your gray matter there. So now we're going to be drawing some cards. So if you want a card, please let us know. We do have a donation list, so the donators always get their cards first. Once we're through that list, we will then go to those of you that just wanted the free card, which is totally fine. But we're going to do the group card first. So this is the card for the group. Also, for those of you that are watching replay, if you want to get on the donators list and don't have time to watch it, you can still be on the list, We timestamp when everybody's card is pulled, so you can watch the video and then go to your reading if you want. You don't have to be here to get the reading. That's the cool thing. So the card for the group is this one. It is, ooh, the Goblin. The Wounded Human Ego. Interesting. Especially in this day and age. Okay, especially right now. So there's been a few goblins out there. And also, too, there's been people that have been fighting and feeling, stressed because of, the regulations and, all this kind of stuff. And, we're being told more often, hopefully, to be kind to our fellow man, to be understanding to our fellow humans and whatnot, because this is strange times, different times. We're all adjusting. So don't let your ego get in the way. And always check yourself first, is this my ego talking, or is this really something I need? Because sometimes we let our ego do the talking, and our ego's not always the best at making judgments and decisions. So just keep that in mind this week, because maybe something's coming up this week where you have to kind of be mindful of your ego and see if that's the one that is talking and not the real you. So who's on our list first?
Sarah Wynn.
Sarah Wynn. Whoa, that one jumped out. Okay. Sarah Wynn, you got the Serpent. Interesting. Snake magic. Very, very powerful magic. Otter magic is actually the top magic. You can only do that if you're at a certain level. I'm not there yet. But snake magic, very powerful. Knowledge and healing. So snake magic is all about gaining knowledge of yourself, of the universe, of the workings of the universe and how things happen and why they happen. But the serpent is also very healing. Yes. There's the group card. I don't know if you want that. I saw a little hand sneaking in here and I wasn't sure what she was going after. So serpent magic, very powerful stuff is happening for you this week, Sarah Wynn. And, watch for the snakes because they're your guides right now. And look up snake magic. You'll find a lot of really neat stuff there. Because, I know the snake has been demonized a lot. He's the guy that was in the tree that made Eve eat the apple and blah, blah, blah. And most people aren't big fans of snakes. Snakes and spiders seem to be the big ones people don't like. But the snakes actually have a lot to teach us if we let them and if we pay attention to them. Okay, I hope that helped. Who's after Sarah?
Lori.
Lori. Hi, Lori. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, this one flipped over in the deck. Okay. Okay, Lori, you got the Queen. There you go. Of course you did. Woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships. And it's a number 4. So, welcome to your queendom. You're stepping into it this week. You're going to have a very solid week. You're going to feel very stable. Nothing's going to trip you up. There's not going to be any bumps. It's going to be a super smooth week for you. Congratulations. All right, who's after Lori?
Lynn is after Lori.
Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for your donations. We appreciate it very much. Often pays for our meals. All right, Lynn, let's see what you got. Oh, you got birth and rebirth. Interesting. The sacred journey markers. So birth and rebirth. It's fall here. So you need to spend, it's fall on the card, I don't mean here. You need to spend some time outside. There's a transition happening for you this week. And if you need to make a decision, if you're having trouble and you need to de-stress, nature is your best friend right now. You need to spend more time. What number is the serpent?
23.
23. Oh, that's an interesting number. That's a 5 as well. So that is about transitions happening. But it's a different kind of transition for you, Sarah, because a snake is often eating its own tail, especially when it's shown in mystical kind of things. So your transition is shedding your skin and creating that circle that never ends kind of thing, and really kind of coming into your own, if that makes sense. Now back to Lynn. Lynn, your rebirth is needed to be accompanied with lots of nature, hugging trees, touching trees, just being out in the woods, enjoying the noise that's out there, because it's actually really noisy in the woods if you really listen. There's lots of wind, there's lots of leaves rustling, there's mice and chickmunks and squirrels and birds doing their thing and all that kind of stuff. If you're really lucky, you'll see a fox or a deer maybe or something like that. But definitely it's about something big is changing for you, and you need to allow the death to happen so that you can rebirth. So something's coming into your life, and it might be a little painful this week. But if you're stressed at all, definitely go out into the woods. If you need to make a decision, go out to nature, because it will provide you with the answers there. The signs are there for you to find the answers. Okay, I hope that made sense. Who do we have next?
Me.
You, Sarah, yay. All right, cool. Is Avery on the list?
She is.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do you and then we'll do Avery. All right. Oh, you got truth.
Oh.
Interesting. So Sacred Journey, it's a 6, and it's about harmony coming in for you. It's also a very stable week for you coming up. This is cool. I think it's truth of just, truth coming into itself. Like, something's being revealed to you. That's what it is. Yeah, something's being revealed. And it's not like, oh, there's someone who's been lying to you. Dun, dun, dun. Now you found the truth, right? It's not like that kind of thing. It's just you're going to uncover something, and it's going to be a truth that you didn't know about or something like that is what I'm kind of seeing. But otherwise, this week is quite smooth and easygoing, which is nice, a nice change of pace. So there's your card. And we'll do Avery as well. Let's see what Avery has going on. All right, Avery, this is for you. Oh, fear is your card, my dear. So there's a bit of a challenge that happens for you. It's an opportunity, and you don't really see it that way at the start. It's something that's going to move you forward, but your fear could block it. So this is a very important week for you to pay attention to what truly is a fear, and it might also sort of reflect back that first card that I got about the ego speaking. So watch your ego this week, and because sometimes our ego is the one that places those fears and like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you're not qualified for that. Or, what do you think you're doing? You're going to fall down the stairs and, that kind of thing. So just know that you got to watch your fear and your ego. Because a lot of times the ego brings up fears because the ego doesn't want to get hurt, right? Or look embarrassed or anything like that. So it's a misplaced fear, and it's a misplaced judgment by your ego, because in reality it's an opportunity, and it's scary to step into. So anything that scares you this week, say yes to it, because it's going to open up a door for you. There we go. All right, cool. So I'll be giving all of you that donated, that's everyone, right? That donated, you will all be getting a link for that winter solstice rituals and history and whatnot. So you'll be getting that. And now we're into the free cards, are we not?
We are.
Okay. And who do we have on the list for that?
Gage.
Gage. All right, cool. All right, Gage, thank you for being here. Oh, Gage got the stag. The stag, pride and leadership. Oh, he's got opportunities happening for him. This is very cool. So, Gage, watch out for those opportunities coming your way. And your leadership is being noticed, your leadership qualities, and that brings pride. And it's not like a boastful ego-filled pride. It's a genuine, you should be proud because you've been working hard. So there's Gage's card.
Perfect, thank you.
And I think I saw Sheena.
Sheena, you did.
All right, cool. All right, Sheena, let's see what's coming up for you. All right, Sheena, you got the wind fairy. Interesting. So you've got thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. Well, that's you in a nutshell, isn't it? Sheena and I had a lovely visit the other day. We're both very long-winded talkers. But I at least enjoy Sheena's company. I hope she enjoys mine. And it's interesting because you've got sort of a closing of one door, but an opening of another happening. And you're going to be very in charge of your life for the next week at least. It's always good. Take it a day at a time, right? And really, like the wind fairy, of course, that's about words, communication, because that's what we use. We use air, and wind carries sound and whatnot. So listen to the sounds of your life wherever you are this week, because they're going to be very insightful, inspiring. There's going to be a lot of messages in the wind for you. And I know you've been taking pictures of that beautiful tree outside your home there. So watch for the fairies as they probably like that tree as well. So see if you can see any fairies there and let them know that, they're welcome to live in the tree or be in the tree or whatever. All right, that's you, the wind fairy. Oh dear. All right. We have time for one or two more. Now, I know Catherine would like a card. So I'll give Catherine a card. Let me see here. That's her card. Oh, wealth. Not a bad card to get. Wealth. So, wealth. Okay, so you've got some sort of opportunities. It's going to offer some stabilities, because it's wealth helps to create a foundation, but you've got wealth coming your way. It might be through a new sort of way of getting it. Something about that is sort of coming to me here. So keep that in mind. Watch for those new ways of it coming, or a new level up in some way, kind of thing. Maybe a promotion within the family or with you or whatever. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing something slightly different than what you're used to, but it increases your wealth overall, which is always a good thing. There you go. Maybe you did some moon magic this weekend and now it's starting to pay off. Oh, all right. Do we have anyone else?
Let's do one for Lana.
Lana, okay. Lana. Okay. Lana, you got forgiveness. So forgiveness. Interesting. So this week is a good week for you to forgive those that maybe have hurt you. It's a great time to do it because you're in the waning moon. This is the perfect time to release any hurt, any anger, because you're not serving yourself when you hang on to that, right? And releasing it and forgiving it is not condoning it, but for your own energetic health. It's very healthy for you to release and let go of it, and not allow it to affect your life. Because it will provide a lot of mental and spiritual stability for you. If you tend to be, you have a bad day and you get really depressed, or you're suffering from anxiety, or, you find it hard to make a decision, that sort of thing, that will go away through forgiveness. It sounds counterintuitive, but it actually does work. If you want to know more about forgiveness and how it works, please reach out, because I would love to help you with that, because sometimes forgiveness is very hard at the start. Okay, so I got Julia here too, that I'm going to do a card for. Julia, thank you for being here, by the way. Let's see what Julia needs to hear. Julia's taking a long time to pick her card. Oh, there we go. Ooh, you got the Lady of the Lake, Julia. That's a nice card. Absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. All those things I know you're embracing. You're very strong, a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. You are in control. You got your sword here. You're ready to stand up for yourself, for anybody else that needs standing up for. And this is a card of opportunity. So know your strengths, recognize your strengths, because you are truly strong, and the opportunities are going to open up for you. All right.
Card for Jaqueline, please.
Okay, card for Jaqueline. She's one of my fairy candle ladies. All right. Hi, Jaqueline. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to get your card in just a second here. There it is. Got to let the deck give it to me. Oh, interesting. So you've got the Bard. So it says music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. I'm sorry about the burps here. So this week for you should be all about dancing and storytelling, journaling, enjoying your own company, being entertainment for other people, should they visit you or you visit them. You've got the gift of story right now, and it's a very precious gift. Not everyone can tell a story well. It really is a skill, and it's saying this is the week for you to either do that or work on it or remaster it, and you've got the energy of the mystic with you, and it's the energy of that poetry and the music and all that kind of stuff. So take advantage of that energy. That's a great energy to be in.
Card for Kim, please.
Card for Kim. Okay, hers just hopped right out here. Okay, Kim, let's see. You've got the Mystery. So this is your card, Kim, the Mystery. You've also got a bit of a mystic kind of thing happening, but a different kind of mystic energy. You're transitioning somehow in your mystic sort of journey, your spiritual journey. It's not going to be an easy transition, this particular one, but it will bring great reward. So know that when it gets difficult, keep going this week, because that's where, your gifts, your lessons, your good luck lies, and that unlocks the mystery. You're going to experience this week, you're going to find a lot of aha kind of moments, because you're going to not only get to know other people, but you're actually going to really get to know yourself, and you're going to grow because of it and be stronger because of it and make more insightful and solid decisions where you're not second guessing yourself, because you know who you are and you're getting that extra layer of who you really are revealed to you this week. Okay, so I hope that helps for this week for you.
Last card for the night for Robin.
Robin, okay. Hi, Robin. Excellent. All right, Robin, we'll draw a card for you. You are the last card tonight. So this is exciting. Let's see which card is yours. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Robin, for tuning in. I love it when you guys are here. Oh, I think that one was a bit of a jumper there. Okay, Robin, you've got letting go. And this is a very good week for that because, again, it's the waning moon in an eclipse season. So if you want to cut cords, if you want true forgiveness to be had, and it doesn't have to be like, if you want to forgive someone who's hurt you, it doesn't mean you have to talk to them. You don't have to go up to them and say, I want forgiveness, or I forgive you, or whatever. But just let go of that sort of trauma, maybe that hurt and that sort of thing. This is a great week to be doing that. It's going to help stabilize you emotionally. You've got angels around you too, Robin. The angels are screaming at me right now, saying, get her to let us help you. And as a little reminder, don't forget, the angels want to help you in your life. And we all have guardian angels, which are different from the different hierarchies. Archangels are not guardian angels. They have other stuff to do. But we all have guardian angels, at least one. Everybody gets at least one. Sometimes you can earn extras. Sometimes some angels come in and they go and that sort of thing. But the trick with angels is you have to ask for the help, because they cannot intervene in your life until you ask for it to be intervened in on. Because by doing that, if they intervene without you asking, they are breaking the free will contract. And they cannot do that. They are absolutely forbidden from doing that. So you got to ask them for help. You're probably going to need some help, but you're going to get some miracles this week too, all because of your angels. So keep them in mind. Know that they're always here, and they're right here, like going, God, ask us for help. So remember that, because oftentimes when we're sad and depressed or mad, we forget that we have angels around us. And, you know, we got to pull ourselves back and go, okay, what's going on here? How can my angels help me? That sort of thing. So it won't be a stressful week or as hard a week as it would be, because your angels are here and they know you're going to ask for help, and they will gladly, happily give it to you. Okay, that's a great one to end on. All right, I hope you guys all have a great week. Thank you so much for being here for another Mystic Monday. I hope you appreciate all the things that we're doing. You know, I'd love feedback as well. Yeah, if you're around, pop on in. I'll be here Thursday and Friday. I'm also here on Mondays, obviously. So give me a shout. Otherwise, I'm in my other studio creating fairy candles and journals and all this good stuff. All right, take care. Bye.